Hey guys, Tightrope here, bringing you a 2-2 today. We're on Campbell's Convoy. Thanks for spawning on the left. We've got Monika, I think that's the Japanese symbol for no, pants. Wehrmacht, bibotot, also with Wehrmacht, going for Terror. Camouflaged MGs. And a kit and crud. On the right hand side we've got JEFG with US forces and bullet taxi in danger zone. Also with US forces. COH3 stats added a new function. You can see some kind of arranged team leaderboard now. So I can confirm these two on the allied side are an arranged team. But in terms of the rest of the rankings, Monika is 120, bibotot 70, bullet taxi 120, JEFG 70. So it's pretty much dead even on the rankings, though obviously the allies have the arranged team coordination edge. 4x4 appearing itself up there. Already using this for vision. Kind of a bit rough for bibotot though at the top. About to get flanks. Oh, a few tiny little sprays, but nothing, not enough to suppress. I wonder if the 4x4 would, instead of rotating, try hunt this down and go for the kill on it. We've been sacrificing his side of the map a bit more though.
Territory sector lost. An MG-42 team is ready.
Few skirmishes going off here and there. A bit of a dive onto the fuel. Might be able to get the decap off. Doesn't have the cables on the back. But yep, nice harass off the fuel. And gets out of there before the rifleman can kill him. That's a very successful harass. Nice angle on this machine gun here coming from the top side, getting some suppression going. Full pin there. I think Monika doesn't want to retreat because one of these greens that's hit Vet1 can do some on-field healing with them. Rifleman player should be trying to focus the 3 model green for that exact purpose. Try force it to retreat, though I suppose Monika could just merge into it. And probably should. And he's trying to cut an angle, but this is a nice switch of the focus fire from JEFG. Does massive damage as the Grenadiers try to get to the next cover spot. Launches a grenade, but JFG's well on top of things.
The enemy have taken our territory.
Easy dodge, and the 4x4 is switching sides. So the Allies got the edge up here, Axis down the bottom.
Has been requisitioned.
Oh boy. Oh, that's a very lucky escape for that Grenadier. Wow. bibotot going for base healing, freshly buffed.
A capture point is being overrun.
Pretty much even on VPs, not much drain up until this point of the game.
Enemy has claimed our sector.
Oh, gonna go for a weapon drop. M1919. Shared healing between the two allies. Nice to see. Using the auto repairs when he's got an engineer right there doing nothing. I don't know. I think I would have let the engineers repair that. Some mines down the bottom. So it looks like a split between the two Axis players. One's gone for Luftwaffe, one's gone for Panzergrenadier Company.
221 scout car.
Which I think is a decent idea. You probably want one of the two to have access to
Bastards have
some
secured
rocket
our
artillery,
territory
right?
from us.
It's like a good way to split things up. I wonder if these guys will communicate like what they're doing in that regard to each other, even though they're a random team. 221 hitting the field. Not like an exceptionally fast timing though. Got a minute on the later side. Greyhound's in the field at the exact same. Looks like he's gone for immediate Vet 1. But he didn't have immediate Vet 1 on the 4x4 earlier. So kind of went for that as a late option. A little bit unusual, considering it costs us 0 command points. You can unlock it straight away.
Territory for their own.
It's kind of one of those unlocks you choose right at the start, right? Going for Vet 1 on your vehicles or Assault Engineers straight away. Not much of a reason to hold that choice. Greyhound coming down to the bottom. Ooh, he's lucky he didn't lose that scout on the mine.
Mobile flak gun ready.
The AT gun next. Crazy taxi. Or bullet taxi. Stummel, meanwhile, for bibotot.
Sector lost.
Historically, the Stummel, like, not as good against USF as it is against Brits, but we'll see how it gets on here. The books are upgraded. I think the Greyhound could probably kill him here, if I'm honest, but it's playing it safe. And yeah, looks like it was a good call because the flak coming up maybe would have swung that in favour of the 221 again. It dies up here. Was that to a mine? Must have been. There's nothing else up there. It's a good idea. Chucking some mines down on this kind of edge points. Expecting the kid can get up there at some stage. Okay, I think that's called Contempt for the Weak. They're all getting buffed from a unit retreating nearby them. Back on the bottom side. Smoke from the Stummel here. Greyhound hasn't been repaired yet. He's tempting fate. He's hit with the blinding shot. Doesn't slow you down anymore. Attack round misses by a mile. Pretty easy to dodge away after that, right? Now that doesn't slow you. Not as good as it used to be, that's for sure. Okay, 75.3 blasting away from out back, so Tier 1 and Tier 2 strat for JEFG. Makes me think maybe he's going to stall for the Pershing, maybe? Too early to say, though. Oh. Oh. Slightly off time with that grenade. Decent idea. A little bit late.
We have lost control of a victory point.
We finished our orders.
And we did hear Monika knocked into Mechanized earlier. Saw their order appears on the 221. Greyhound's repaired up now. T-gun on bibotot's side hasn't done much so far, but yeah, just needs to keep the Stummel safe. That's his main purpose. Not under much pressure from JEFG's vehicles.
Jäger light infantry on station.
So here we go, making use of the scout recon. Pushing forwards. Does get revealed eventually, trying to get the decrew with the scouts. Doesn't look like it's going to happen, but decent attempt from JEFG. Smoke drop certainly a lot more popular on scouts because it doesn't require much thought to use, but it's getting some value. Okay, I was going to say, did he lose that squad in the end? It's a machine gun though, wasn't it? Oh, trading in a grenadier, getting a Jaeger. Another blinding shot there. Do those do like less damage? If I remember right, they only do 80 damage instead of 120. Oh, MG decrewed, but quickly recovered. Coming up again, but the AT guns there this time round. And misses though. Axis pulling a bit of a lead on the victory points right now. Do have a fuel cache up here, by the way. JFG's not hanging about, he's making the tank depot. What? Why was that grenade on? It was one of those orders he gave a while ago and then forgot about it. Flak does seem pretty well suited to just beaming down those US machine guns. There's a few good volleys in there. Definitely a good map for recon Jaegers as well. Lots of open sight lines through the middle, the flares. Should be very handy later on. Bibotot's building some Stormtrooping. Werbel coming in. 12 minutes. Not particularly early. That's still a decent timing. And he is blobbing up. Not upgrading Shreks like early on with these guys. Maybe he wants to have access to the smoke. Does still have the Panzerbuchse for his main source of anti-tank. Look at those scope rifles. Partially ignore cover. Sprinting up here with the rifleman. She got a bit of damage with the main gun there. Okay, Werbel took a shot, smoked out of there. I don't know if it's strictly needed to, but maybe it avoided taking a second hit. Maybe he wants to save some repair time on it. He does have that auto repair 221, but he's maybe a tiny bit out of range on it. Some nice on-field healing there though, Monika. Smoking out the machine gun. Ooh, rifleman dead. Doing a lot of contempt right now. All the passives for Bibotot. Means he's got quite a lot of munitions to lob some grenades. $5.3 missed a shot. Bit of a lucky break for Bibotot. Otherwise he probably would have lost this. Okay, got a mortar pit. It's quite far back. I mean, it covers the VP, but that's about it. I mean, not the VP, the fuel. That's about it.
Victory point lost.
Feels like the Werbel hasn't been up to too much so far. Second AT gun now. Bullet taxi. Got Axis in control right now. They got a lot of VP pressure happening.
Territory lost.
Allies about to tick under 200. They're losing the top side as well. Got a Marder in the mix now for Monika as well. Going for a second Marder. Maybe it's going to be like a stall up to
The enemy has 200 points and falling.
Corlin. Panther. Rebuilt the kitten. And it's dead.
With Stoßtrupp riders are ready to
The
deploy.
vision on it can be solid on this map. Not as good as it used to be. And the buff from being close to a suppressed unit there. Another passive for bibotot from the
The
Terra.
enemy has taken a victory point.
Smoking out the MG. Sherman came up, got hit straight away. He's going to use it, try and control the top side. Does feel like maybe there were a few more like 2-on-1 opportunities for the Allies, which they haven't fully taken advantage of. The flak is just chewing through these US team weapons. He's just committing here with the pyos, making sure he can overwhelm Captain. Oh, wasn't paying attention. Captain did, but so was a Grenadier. Alright, let's close this up. Up some map space.
One of our capture points
Two
is
mortar
under
pits,
attack.
though, for JEFG. Oh, Greyhound, what was it doing? Spinning around in circles on top of the cliff there. Gets sniped off, gets killed. Looks like he went for the suppression on the Sherman machine guns. Doesn't have the upgraded machine gun yet on it, though.
Sector now under
Okay,
enemy control.
bibotot. Bring in the Jericho trumpet. Looks like JEFG's getting out of there afterwards. Engineers trying to soft retreat out of here, but I think they just need to run. bibotot not watching though, loses his pyos. Oh, that was a bit of a sloppy loss.
Nebelwerfer artillery ready.
So we've got the Stummel and the P4 up against the 75mm and the Sherman. But where's the Stummel going right now? Marching into its potential end. I think that wasn't a clean hit though. I don't even know if it died or another shot.
An officer is being installed for our Panzergrenadier company.
Second shot on it didn't look like it did the full amount of damage. Jericho trumpet's gone. The P4 is kind of sitting out the back, not up to much here. AT gun considering coming up the hill. Maybe needs to come around this side though. Bit risky pushing up here. It's going to attempt it anyway. Getting suppressed.
We are to be commanded. The enemy is down to 100 points. We have
There
lost
is the
sector.
Nebula for now.
Territory lost.
Finds the AT guns out the back. I don't know if we've seen many flares from Monika so far. I don't think I've noticed any. Bit of a shame considering the recon Jaegers, he's got 3 of them. Definitely did a pretty good job, Monika, though. Just not dying to the Greyhound. You've only got a Panzerbuchse 221. Very easy for things to go wrong. Speaking of things going wrong, bibotot about to be in a 3-on-1 here. Hackers nearby. But it looks like JEFG's more interested in killing the machine gun than killing the tank. Hacker getting Getting some decent shots off now. MG does go down. Good use of the smoke on the pack. Kills the machine gun off. Even though he's got a bunch of squads he maybe could have stolen it with. It's interesting. I just feel like he just doesn't feel confident that he can hold that position and secure it. Doesn't want it falling back into Axe's hands. Meanwhile, down the bottom, the double AT guns lighting up. Monika loses a 2-2-1 and a few more vehicles getting dangerously low. And both of them have locked into armored, by the way.
Enemy forces have claimed our territory.
But I think that's a 76mm Sherman.
We have command points that require
Oh no, no, easy 8. Couldn't see the unlock. It was stays bar there. Jericho trumpet up on the bottom side. Big old blob here. 2 P4s as well. JEFG.
A Nebelwerfer weapon is available.
Is he gonna upgun? Go for the upgun upgrade? Two regular Sherman tanks. Always feels like such a waste though if you're going for armored. You can get the easy 8s later on anyway. Okay, Sherman's getting some nice damage done. Decrew another machine gun. Is he trying to attack around it though? Maybe he doesn't have clear vision of it because of the smoke. 2 Stormtrooper in here and they are chewing through these riflemen. Guys are dangerously low on VPs. They're fighting hard. Stos both hitting their Vet 1. Oh, Sherman gets picked off. Oh, the Werble I think it was. Good use of sight main gun as well, boosting up the range on those. Stormtrooper and Suicide marching themselves in here. Trying to get a grenade off, loses a squad in the process. Definitely not worth it. With the double AT guns back there, they're not set up though. Here they go now. Oh, Sherman just alive. Smoke saving the day for Monika. Well, the problem with this kind of composition for US forces right now, they got no indirect fire. Well, they got some mortar pits, but you know, it's very hard to stop these big blobs from the Axis through the middle. Big unit formations with just a mortar pit quite far away. I suppose, yeah. Bibotot not really bobbing too much, but we've got some Jaeger blobs. And then when it's both players' units in a similar area, it's a lot to handle. Just with tanks. This rifleman overstaying its welcome here, probably going to get wiped. I know he's feeling desperate on the VPs, but not a good move there from Bullet Taxi. Nice, making some plays through the middle though. Smoking it up, capping it up. Never managed to get bars or anything on the riflemen, so they're not much of a threat, but the double bazookas are. Oh my god, they just missed so many. That was like 4 misses. Can't believe that survived. Well, that's the lucky break for Bibotot for sure. Two easy 8s now. Could that be about to turn the tide? Got some bazookas to try zone the martyrs as well. There goes the flak. Good amount of damage on the martyrs. They got to be careful at that amount of health. A lot of scatter here on these Neville rockets. Trying to steal away the flak, but the Jaeger's coming in to prevent that. These Yates hitting hard. Okay, he does have super bazookas, JEFG. Oh, there goes the Grenadier, late retreat to the double Shermans. Allies are holding, but they're about to lose the top. They've got nothing up here defending this. They are making a move for the bottom at the same time. Center's a bit of a tough one. Axis have got a lot here, got a fresh kitten for some long-range vision as well. It's quite far back, but here it comes. Oh, one engineer dead just like that. Oof. And now the Axis got the flares up as well. They got the vision. This is the first flare I think I've seen them use. But makes it hard for the Allies to kind of go for a sneak attack, which they kind of need to do. The Axis have got so much straight ahead firepower. Double packs the double martyrs. If you run straight into them, it's going to be bad news. Okay, 3 easy 8s now. That's a lot of firepower. Not enough for Monika to take on just 3 martyrs. Can't do it alone. Flare up sees them though. Flares. How big? Bazookas and AT guns. Looking to swing the engagement on both sides. Oh, on the bottom side, Nebelwerfer. Okay. A little unexpected. Keep this engineer alive. Doesn't want to retreat past the Stoss and lose it. No rotation. Bibotot just happy to camp middle, repair up. Ooh, one of the easy 8s goes down. They're focused on killing the infantry.
The enemy has claimed our sector.
Not on the tanks. Oh, the double AT guns are right here, but he doesn't see them somehow. Wow. It could have been money, but it could still be really good. Oh, this AT gun positioning. What is this? He just sat down and shot. He could have blasted these. That's where the vision advantage comes in for the Axis. Tries to throw a grenade, tries to force the retreat. Looking to prevent the capture here. The AT guns are still right here. If the martyrs come down this side, they could get blasted. He does have some pyros for some longer range sight as well, though.
5 command points available.
As good as the flares from a recon Jaeger. Okay, phosphorus shot from the bazookas. Forcing the AT guns back a bit. And he's gone for the 76mm upgun upgrade now. 3 regular Sherman tanks. They are cheaper than the Easy 8. Oh! Smoke saving the day maybe again though. Jericho Trumpet on the top side. Allies have already kind of given up that position though. 72 points left for the Allies. I wonder if you're planning to go for like double armored, you know, these guys are a ranged team, maybe one of the two should go for the air support center. Just like popping over those recon sweeps, the strafes, the dive bombs. Could come in handy. You can see both the Allied players have a huge amount of munitions. They do, I think they have gone for like the repair upgrade, right? Or the repair, ability, is this it? Still not familiar with all the new icons yet.
Victory point.
So they maybe should be using that because could get their tanks back on the field a bit faster, and they've got so much munitions you might as well spam it out. But yeah, I think Air Support Center can be alright with the armoured battle group.
Batteries are now ours to command.
Gives you a little bit more utility. He's now pushing on to the Allied fuel. Allies are a little bit low on fuel, so they do still kind of need this income. Is Monika gone for Brumbia? Okay, ticked up and it's a Brumbia. I think the Easy A is like definitely worth the premium over the regular Sherman, by the way. Extra health alone. Very worthwhile. And it's double Nebelwerfer's. Oh, they're both on the side of Monika. Monika's side tick?
Artillery strike
Oh,
underway.
okay, went for both. Okay. Those bibotots nibbles this whole time. Maybe explains why Monika's not very much fuel right now. Where's the zeroing artillery coming in on the top side? Not gonna do much though. Okay, the tanks are coming in here. Bazookas leading the charge. The nibbles are exposed. Getting some really big hits on the Brumbia. Triple Easy-8's coming in, doing a lot of damage. Bazooka's there for the rotation.
Team destroyed.
Two nibbles down, but they're not dead. Stummel's dead. Okay, continuing to attack. Yep, here we go. Seek and destroy active. They're coming in here. Allies are making a big push. They don't have anything to handle the AA-T guns though. If they could smoke this, that would be huge.
Our bomber is out of contact.
They're just rolling over the top of the Allied,
Panzer and crew not
or the Axis tanks rather, these Allied vehicles.
Their forces collapse. They are down to only
One martyr hanging on by a thread. Bibotot's got a third AT gun here. Oh, goes down to this martyr though. Smoke down on this AT gun. It's buying a bit of breathing room here for the Allies. Going back in with the two Easy-8s. They're still very healthy. These two tanks exiting. Hoping to kill that martyr, but it's just out of range. Oh, and they're getting slammed now. The smoke wore off on this AT gun. It's double Easy-8s are in no man's land here. They're in major trouble. Oh, not quite enough damage. Not quite enough. Oh, gets the kill on the martyr, but he costs him an Easy-8. Now, if I think I'm correct in saying the AP ammo on the Easy-8, well, I can't select the Easy-8 at the moment, it gives you 25% more damage, right? I feel like in a couple of these spots, just popping it, even though you don't need the extra pin, getting the extra damage from it would be making the difference in some of these
reinforcement withheld. Commander.
martyr kill times. And it's not like they need to conserve munitions.
Granted a Panther tank.
9 VPs left for the Allies. That was their big all-in. And it was looking really good at the start. The problem is they just didn't have anything to immediately kill these AT guns as they pushed past them. If they had a squad of infantry here that could just sit on them, throw some grenades, it would have made all the difference.
Victory point lost.
And Bibotot now has the King Tiger. It's freed up a bit of population for him. Gain some command points, and there's a squad wipe straight away with the King Tiger. Remember, it does have better moving performance, better moving, lower moving penalties than the regular Tiger. Have the Allies... Okay, it looks like... Was that Seek and Destroy? Or was that the repairs?
A Panther heavy panzer is awaiting deployment to your zone.
Panther from Monika. Oh, big damage from the Nebel. Gets the Easy 8 extremely low. Nearly dies because of that Nebel damage. Okay, gonna camp a machine gun down the bottom. I think that's a good idea, especially at the moment because the Axis don't really have like a mobile tank to contest the edges with. Bibotot built a half-track. I wonder if he was expecting to be able to like recover his AT guns with them. Doesn't end up working out though. Looks like a switch over to Hellcats now for JEFG. Okay, 28 points left for the Allies. They've got to make another big move here. Gonna get overwhelmed down the bottom as well. Oh, interrupted the smoke just in time, but he's got 2 squads there. One machine gun can't handle both of them. Okay, double Sherman tanks on the top side. Not quite getting the kill there, very close. They're both switching over to Hellcats now. Double AT guns there. Panther side armor could take some big damage. Easy 8 extremely low. Still alive though. This is a spot for the blinding shot on the King Tiger. It's already slow. Just have to stop it from firing for a bit. Oh, that's an anticlimactic finish. Wow. Allies just surrendering with only 3 points left on the clock. Alright. Well, yeah, it was a dominant period there for the mid-game for the Axis. They just had so much more sight through the middle of that map, Campbell's Convoy. Gives you such a big edge. I think the Allies maybe didn't combine up for like 2-on-1s enough. You know, they had maybe the more mobile composition with the Greyhound could switch from side to side, maybe outmaneuver some of the AT guns, play on the very far edges isolated as well. Didn't fully exploit that. Caught up with them. Yeah, once the werewolves and stuff started to come out. But yeah, there was a big tank dive, big action, loads of carnage. Nice to see. I think, yeah, as well as that, Allies maybe underutilizing their munitions, maybe forgetting about some of their abilities, which they should just activate, you know, for bonus damage on your Easy 8s, just pop the ability. Vehicle repairs, self-repair, just pop it. If you got 500 munitions, just pop anything, you know, just use anything. On the Axis side, yeah, good split. A little bit surprised to see Monika go for those nibbles. I thought it was bibotot the whole time. He went for Pega and Company first, but no, kind of rushed out his tier 4. I don't think he maybe never even teched support, the support side on Panzer Grenadier Company. Start pushing out those P4s. Which weren't particularly remarkable. It's a bit of a hard matchup for the P4s against Easy 8s. Even the 76mm Sherman can be a bit of a struggle. But yeah, just kind of lacking utility on the Allied side. Both players going for armored and not going for air support center. Kind of feel like it caught up with them in the later stages of the game. They just lost that extra bit of intel from the recon plane, something to spend their munitions on. The X factor just wasn't there for the Allies. Well, anyway, guys, wrap on that. If you like your game recast by me, details are in the video description below. Otherwise, I'll catch you all for the next thrilling installment. Goodbye and good luck.